Alan, what a great winner by Ben Little for those points.
Unbelievable goal, unbelievable finish, and it's one of these wins really that you'll remember, not for the performance, just for the manner and what had happened, because we were second best in that first half, all over the pitch. So the three lads in midfield, I didn't know who was who for that first 45 minutes, but we tweaked a few things, explained what we wanted, and then I thought we were better. We got a little bit more momentum. The deliveries were so poor from wide areas, and we weren't getting in the end of things. I think we missed Hayes a little bit, to be totally honest with you, getting in behind and help, obviously occupying other centre halves. But again, these wins are the ones that you take more gratification from, because did we deserve to win the game? Probably not. But winning ugly like that is a sign of a good team, and I'm just really annoyed with the lads. And I told them that with our first half, because it looked as though they just thought they could turn up and win that game. And that's it, and they weren't going to expect anyone working hard against them. Blyth ran their socks off. You've got to give them massive credit for it. They never stopped. But in seeing the amount of the ball they had, I think Tommy made one save. That was it. He hasn't even got his elbows dirty, so we never looked in any danger of losing the game. We just looked as though we were never going to score until that happened, especially when Junior missed that chance. I think he's got to put a bit more, believe in himself a little bit more. That's confidence for you though, but again, to come up with a worldly goal like that from Ben, and that's a technique the kid's got.
As a former striker, you would have been proud of a goal like that, wouldn't you?
As I say, it's an unbelievable finish. The technique, people don't understand how hard it is to do what he's done. He's got it on the side, and to keep it down and be able to put it in that position and power is fantastic. But I know the lad's capable of that. I've seen him do it many times in training and stuff like that when I had him as a kid, and he's always had that technique where it's just getting his fitness and him finding his form again. And like I said, he'll be a great addition to us, and he'll get stronger and stronger.
Yeah. Looking at the early minutes of the game, you had to make a substitution early on when Callum went off, and you had to put Weeds on and put the lads out to left and right back. Do you think that upset things a little bit?
It kills you, because you want to keep that back four that just kept a clean sheet. And Big Weeds wasn't ready for a full 90, but he's went and played a full 90 there when you had the time on. And it's just a shame that we had to use a sub for that. But I'm pleased Wheats got through it. He'll be sore tomorrow, I'm pretty certain, because I was going to bet him in for Saturday rather than bet him in tonight. But again, you look at the squad, we've got a lot of players missing tonight, and we've still won the game. So that shows what we've got in the camp at this moment in time. And one thing I will say, the mentality of these lads is totally different. I've seen it, and I'm experiencing it. And I looked at the back lads, they never flustered, they never looked nervous, they never looked under any pressure. When we never had a lot of the ball, but they kept the composure. And that's it. I think pinching a win like that, I'll be delighted. If I'm fence, I'll be absolutely gutted. But I say, it's when you've got some quality like that, then that's what you want.
Do you think that delay because of the damage to the net helped us? Do you think it stopped their momentum a little bit at a key time of the game?
I just thought we were getting on top then, Ray, to be honest. That's when and I thought, oh yeah, we're gone. It's killed the momentum a little bit. But again, it's one of them things you have to be a little bit professional. And I'm speaking to Rosie, he said he could feel his Achilles get tightening up, so we're discussing it. Me and Daz, who do we bring on, Diogo or Ben? And I just had an inkling that Ben would be the one. His dad was here the night to watch the game doing the talking. I'm just thinking it might just happen. And I say, when you're on these runs, I've been on them before, and everything seems to go your way. And we've just got to keep continuing. We worked extremely hard, don't get us wrong, we worked extremely hard, but we were nowhere near good enough tonight. That's a certainty, and the lads know that. They've got away with one, that's a certainty. But if you're winning games, you're winning ugly. I can't remember the last time I've won ugly, so I'm delighted with that.
You'd be happy to win ugly on Saturday at Hyde United when we go there on their 3G on.
Again, it's going to be another tough game, similar to this one. Really, them will be up for it. It's a massive game for them, because there's money involved in it for them and for us. And I'll see what I've got left. This year, I'm training on Thursday night. We'll see what we've got left. But the lads put a shift in. But as I say, Jack said he felt so bad out there tonight, mobility wise. Rosie's just come back from fitness. I thought Kane worked hard, ran in behind. Jared said he was absolutely shattered. But this is what you get at this stage of the season when lads who haven't had a lot of minutes. So when I'm changing the team, I'm doing it for a reason, to try and get everyone up to the same level. So it wasn't great tonight, but the most important thing, like I said, the lads, was the result tonight. To get 6 points from these 2 games, I'm delighted with it. It puts me in the position where we've got the points that I'm happy with at this moment in time. But it doesn't stop. We've just got to keep. But it's nice to have this little break going into the cup. I just wish it was continuing in the league. But it's, as I say, we're in a good place at the minute, and things are going forward. But there will be times when they won't go forward, and that's when we'll need the fans to get behind the lads and keep supporting them, because they know the quality's here.
You mentioned the fans there. What great noise they generated in the second half.
Second half, it was fantastic. I think the first half, them were probably as shell-shocked as me. When that performance, it was the whole place was damp. It was dour, it was quiet, and I was the same. You're a little bit shell-shocked, and you try. I couldn't wait for half time to get them in, to get them organised and get them into what we're capable of. And we still didn't get to our levels, but it was a better second half. But as I say, some of the football was really poor. We just was second, all the second balls, the third balls, and that, and we just weren't sharp enough tonight. And for me, that's because the lads thought it was just going to be an easy turn up tonight. But you've got to give Blyth some credit, by the way, because they did work extremely hard. And if I, as I say, as a player for them, they'd be absolutely gutted, because they probably deserve something from the game. But at the moment, the Magic wins it.